Hello, Curious! Right now, it seems that nothing will budge Squid Game from the #1 spot on Netflix in most countries. This Korean show is all over Twitter, TikTok, all over everywhere really. It's as if there is no escaping it. This series has simply become a global hit, and because of this, the stars of the show have become household names in South Korea, and many reckon the same will happen to them internationally. So why not sit back and relax as we get to know the cast members of one of Netflix's hit productions? Who are the actors that have captivated viewers? What other productions can you see them in? Why did Netflix have to make changes to the series once it premiered? And can we expect the second season of Squid Game? Stay with us until the very end to find out all the latest news about the hit show and its cast, but before we continue, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our future videos. The show debuted on a streaming platform on September 17th, and since then has had audiences around the world obsessed with it. The premise of the show revolves around financially broke adults playing traditional Korean children's games on a secluded island. The losers, or those who refuse to play, lose their lives. A single winner will emerge with a cash prize of 45.6 billion won, which would be around $38 million. Since its release, Squid Game has become a global phenomenon. On social media sites such as TikTok, videos of people replicating the children's games have gone viral, while online retailers have been rushing to sell Squid Game costumes in time for Halloween. The show has hit #1 in more than 90 countries including the US, and might even surpass Bridgerton and Lupin as the platform's most streamed productions, which was a surprise even for Netflix executives. The platform's CEO, Ted Sarandos himself, had spoken about this, saying, "We did not see that coming in terms of its global popularity. Local media have even called this show in terms of South Korean productions, the next Parasite." And speaking of the Academy Award-winning movie, if you want to know more about its cast, you can do so by clicking on the link above. But for now, stay with us to find out more about the stars of Squid Game. But did you know that the show has been a long time in the making? Its creator, Hwang Dong-hyuk, came up with the idea for the show more than a decade ago while living with his mother and grandmother. At one point, he had to even stop writing the script as he was forced to sell his laptop for cash. All because, back then, potential investors and actors scoffed at the idea of people going to such lengths to compete for money. But when 2 years ago, when the COVID-19 pandemic hit, Netflix thought that the class struggles outlined in the show spoke to reality, and so the show was made. So right now, let's get to know the actors who fans have been obsessing over for the last few weeks. For those of you who have not had the chance to watch the show yet, we're going to try and keep it as spoiler-free as possible, but there might still be some spoilers, so here is your warning. Alright, let's start off with 48-year-old Yi Chong-chae, who takes on the role of Son Ji-hun, who is a gambler who lives with his mother. The man who takes on the role is an actor and model. Originally, he started his acting career in modeling before going into TV. His acting debut was credited in 1994 in a campus series Feelings and the 1995 drama Sandglass. The actor has a master's degree in theatre and film and also studied interior design, and because of that, he is known for launching a chain of upscale Italian restaurants in Seoul, named after a 2000 movie that he starred in, called Il Mare. That movie later inspired the 2006 remake The Lake House that starred Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. If fans want to see Lee in any other productions, Chief of Staff is available on Netflix. Speaking of the star, the actor said that he is surprised and humbled by Squid Game's whirlwind success, revealing that he's been getting a lot of congratulation messages since the show premiered. Next on our list is Park Hae-soo, who plays Cho Sang-woo. Coincidentally, his character is Ji-yeon's childhood friend. The investment banker is in financial trouble and he needs to win the game to avoid arrest. The 39-year-old actor is most famously known for his lead roles in one of the most popular K-dramas ever, Prison Playbook. Hae-soo's acting debut is credited to a 2012 series titled God of War, and one of the most anticipated upcoming productions with his participation is a Korean remake of The Money Heist, where he will take on the role of Berlin. If fans are eager to see Park in any other production, then a film with his participation titled Time to Hunt is available on Netflix. Besides the success of Squid Game, the actor had something else to celebrate this year, as on September 29th, he and his wife, whom he married in 2019, had welcomed their first child together, a baby boy. One of the highly talked about stars is Jung Ho-yeon, who had taken the role of the North Korean defector Kang Se-bok. To prepare for her role, the actress watched documentaries about North Korea defectors, studied their lives, and spoke with a North Korean defectors dialect teacher. While Squid Game might be her acting debut, she is no stranger to appearing in front of cameras. The 27-year-old is a model who appeared in the 4th season of the Korean version of Next Top Model, coming in 2nd place. She soon gained attention and appeared on Korean versions of magazines such as Elle, Marie Claire and Harper Bazaar, and Korean Vogue even went as far as calling her the top model in the country. While she might have already started her career prior to the premiere of the series, she had 400,000 followers on Instagram. As of the making of this video and the premiere of the show, the number has jumped up to over 13 million. According to the tab, the actress has 2 siblings and has been allegedly dating actor Lee Dong-hui since 2015. And since we have mentioned North Korea, why not check out our video about how Kim Jong-un makes and spends his money? And you can do so by clicking on the link above. Next on our list is the character that many people were fond of, and that is Abdul Ali, who is played by Tripathi Anupam. In the show, he came to Korea from Pakistan to work, and after being scammed by his employees, he plans to win the cash prize to support his family with it. Tripathi was born in New Delhi, India, and moved to Korea in 2010 to attend the Korea National University of Arts. It was there that he made his film debut in 2014's Ode to My Father, and after that, he landed a number of small roles, many of which relate to being a migrant worker in Korean society. One movie with his participation is Space Sweepers that is available to watch on Netflix. Another star of the show is V Ha-joon, who plays Swang Joon-ho, a cop who finds a game card while searching for his missing brother's apartment before sneaking his way into the game as a guard to take down the operation. The 30-year-old is an up-and-coming film and K-drama actor and had appeared in such productions as Gonjam Haunted Asylum and the romantic drama Something in the Rain. Besides being an actor, V is also a model. As the actor stated in an interview, playing the officer came with some challenges, as he acted in most of his scenes alone, which put a lot of pressure on him. And as he revealed to Men's Health Korea, he became immersed in the script and began reading it right after receiving it. And don't worry, we haven't forgotten about the internet's favourite tough guy Jang Dok-soo, a gangster who joined the game to pay off debts after annoying his crime boss. He's the closest the show has to an antagonist player, and he has a history of Sae-bok. In real life, the 44-year-old actor Hae Sung-tae that takes on the role is much different than his character. He has an impressive career as a K-drama actor, appearing in productions such as Beyond Evil and The Outlaws. According to reports, he started out late in the acting world, as prior to that he studied the Russian language and culture at Pusan National University, and then worked at LG Electronics Overseas Business Marketing Team. Allegedly, he was dubbed the king of TV sales in Russia. And of course, we cannot forget to mention the frontman, who is played by Lee Byung-hun. He is marked by his geometric mask and hooded jacket, and is one of the most mysterious characters of the series. Although he did not create it, he oversees the run of the whole operation from above in an ultra-luxe apartment and maintains contact with the higher-ups. When needed, he steps in, for example, if staff members step out of line, but he answers to someone too, the host of the game. As for the actor, the 51-year-old has been one of Korea's most successful actors for decades, appearing in 5 out of the 50 top-grossing Korean films of all time. But he also appeared in some American productions, such as the G.I. Joe franchise and Terminator Genesis. In addition, he was the first South Korean to present at the Academy Awards. As many of you will surely know, people around the world have become obsessed with this show and its cast. But at the same time, they have also found some issues, such as irregularities with the original audio and the subtitles. One TikTok user claimed that if you don't understand Korean, you didn't really watch the same show. Young Mi Mayer took to her TikTok profile to show the difference. She pointed out that some of them might have been a bit insignificant, but one of the more significant ones was when Han Min-yo, according to the English subtitles, said, "I'm not a genius, but I still got it worked out." When in reality, what she said was, "I never bothered to study, but I'm incredibly smart," which, as you can see, changes the meaning. Some had commented under her post saying that people who translate movies for subtitles are often underpaid and overworked. But it wasn't the only issue people found with the show. There was one that made Netflix change the show after its release. Well, maybe not even many people, but one man in South Korea in particular. What is it about? The phone number that is presented on the business cards the characters receive in the show. As it turned out, their fictional number turned out to be a real one that people would call would ended up belonging to a man that wasn't named. According to publications, he was barged with so many texts and calls that he had to keep his phone off most of the time. And to save him some trouble, Netflix quickly made some changes. Now for the question everyone is surely asking themselves, will there be a season 2? Given how much of a hit the show was, and how the ending leaves the possibility of a second one, it has to happen, right? Well, as the creator admitted in an interview with The Times, he didn't actually have any plans past season 1. Though in the interview he also revealed that he does have a few ideas now, so all that is left to do right now is to patiently wait for more information as nothing else has been revealed. I'm so curious, what are your thoughts on the show? Did you enjoy it? Who are your favourite characters? Do you think that Netflix should make a second season? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.